Ahead of his National Executive Committee NEC meeting, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has said it was not under pressure to zone or throw its presidential ticket open. The party also stated that the overall interest of Nigeria would guide the position it would take on the sensitive issue in the days ahead. In an interview with our correspondent, National Publicity Secretary of the party, Debo Olugunagba, said, having received the report of the 37-man Committee on Zoning, the National Working Committee (NWC) would transmit same to NEC for thorough study and adoption of a position. According to him, the PDP is too big to bow to the pressure from an individual or group. He said, as a party founded on democratic principles, the wishes of the people would guide its stand on the matter. He said, the PDP is not under any form of pressure at all as far as the matter of zoning is concerned. We are a party founded on democratic norms and values. Do not forget that we are a party that follows procedures in all we do. Speaking on the Easter message by the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Kuka, Olugunagba said the highly reverend clergyman was on spot when he said only corruption is alive and well in Nigeria. He said, Kuka got it right. Everything has collapsed under the watch of President Muhammadu Buhari. Insecurity, education, unity, health, and more are in worse state today than they were in 2015. Bishop Kuka should be commended for speaking truth to power. We need men like him to speak up at a time like this when a government that promised security as one of the major planks of its agenda watches helplessly as terrorists take over our land from north to south, east to west. It is a shame. Recalling that the late Chief Tony Momo once asked Nigerians to stone APC leaders in the event of failing to meet their expectations, the publicity scribe urged citizens not to toe that line. As a party that hates violence, we cannot urge Nigerians to stone them. They should vote them out in 2023. That is the biggest gift any Nigerian can ask for now, Olugunagba said. In the same vein, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mike Oziekome, said the Catholic Archbishop of Sokoto Diocese Kuka should be commended for his consistency in the rebuke of a government that has failed to learn from its own mistakes. I totally agree with Kuka. Corruption is the biggest industry in Nigeria today. It is the 37th richest and most potent state in Nigeria today, he said. We have 36 states in the country. A new one has just been added, corruption, the richest and the most potent. Well, PDP, what they are stating right now, the spokesman has just stated, Debo, that PDP is not under any form of pressure. You know, their zoning formula, we don't know where their presidential candidate is going to be picked from, but all we know that it has to be one person, north or south. Well, southern governors, ever since, they've maintained their position that south is where the ticket should rest. For some reasons, PDP, they are still silent on that. You know, the zoning committee, the 37-man zoning committee, they've handed their reports over to NEC. It's now left for NEC to thoroughly study and make an adoption of a position, take a position on where the ticket should be zoned. But what is interesting in all of this is that while PDP are yet to present the zone where the flag bearer will emerge from, we know that tickets have been bought. And the argument ever since has been that at the end of the day, it's possible that PDP will just throw the ticket open because we know a number of persons have purchased forms, not just declaring their intentions, that they've purchased forms. And this is one thing, one area where Wike was really upset that he doesn't understand how people are purchasing forms when the zone has not been revealed. So at the end of the day, what they are trying to do is to bend the hands of the leaders, not to make the leaders seem wicked. For instance, take Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar was the first to pick nomination form, 40 million naira. Some of his friends and allies bought the form for him. So if PDP zones the ticket to the south The question has been that what happens with his 40 million naira? What happens at the end of the day? But anyway, what the country is in a bad shape right now. What we need is change, not just the sort of change that the one that APC promised, because it looks like all of these politicians are the same. They are the same ones moving from one party to another. They are only just changing location. All through the week and last week as well, we've been hearing report this senator, this former House of Assembly member, has moved to the PDP. This one has moved from APC. This one has moved back to APC. So they've just been crossing. It's just like they've been taking a stroll in and out, in and out. It's just titled that it's changing. Recycling is going on. So, but for now, PDP, they are urging Nigerians and to really join them and send APC packing. PDP also commended Bishop Kuka. Bishop Kuka dropped a bombshell for Buhari's government. This is one cleric that has been consistent over time. It's not like at some point he's been speaking for. It was this clergy, Reverend Father Mbaka. He received a lot of backlash. At the initial stage, 2015, he was speaking for President Muhammadu Buhari, even urged Nigerians to vote for him. Then towards the end of Buhari's tenure now, he now changed that he started criticizing President Muhammadu Buhari. Nigerians gave him a backlash that, well, you're not the same person that spoke. Anyway, he justified everything that happened, that it's not like he wasn't God, that Buhari chose the wrong way. But for Kuka, he's been very consistent in speaking against the wicked, the evil in Buhari's government. Kuka mentioned that everything is dead. Everything, the security, the economy, the healthcare, education, infrastructure, everything is dead except corruption. Corruption is the only thing that is alive. Corruption in this country, that is the only thing, and it's so unfortunate that is under this government, under President Muhammad Buhari. And imagine presidency replying Kuka that rather than Kuka preaching about the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, he's talking about Buhari's government. But the failures in APC's government is so clear, it's very glaring. And to me, when I saw presidency's statement, I felt like presidency, they should know that if Kuka was speaking a lie, it's Nigerians that will fire back. They will say, what are you talking about? Everything is working. But that is not the case. You can see PDP here stating that Kuka needs to be commended for what he just even did. That Kuka needs to be commended. Even another senior advocate of Nigeria, Aziekume, he said Kuka needs to be commended. Kuka told the truth, that Kuka was just spot on everything going on. Well, we'll see how PDP, how they are zoning, where it ends eventually, if it's going to be thrown open, if it's going to be the south or the north. More than all of this, as Nigerians, what we're looking for is change. True change, not the sort that these politicians are talking about. We need an end to all of these hardship, the killings, the insecurity, all of this. We need it to come to an end. And it's possible. All of this can come to an end if we have good leaders with a heart for the people. Well, guys, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.